Hey guys, what's going on? So you read the title correctly? This is my first public apology. Now, you're wondering what does Kendra gotta apologize for? Well, if you don't know about me, I used to go around Discord servers and just cause a ruckus, I guess. And I know I'm like recording off OBS and playing Counter Strike. So it just looks like I'm just fidgeting and things. And I'm just using like an avatar instead of like a real webcam. It's not that I'm like shy or anything. It's just I feel like I'm not ready to use like face cam to make a an official apology. This is more like I just want to kind of get this off my chest kind of thing and just say it from my heart because I feel like it is more meaningful to like hold on. I think there's something wrong with my screen. Sorry, OBS is being weird again. Yeah, I gotta move this right here. There we go. But yeah, I feel like once I'm ready or like once it seems right, it's better to use webcam because I'm not really at the point where I look like how can I say this, man? Like I'm not at the point where I'm just gonna be in the menu. Give me a second, guys. This is distracting. I'm not 100% focused right now. Yeah, this apology sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to like, I don't know, put something up for y'all to retain your attention. So but yeah, it's I. If you guys don't know, I've been on Discord channels and things and other social media platforms, and I uh, I caused a ruckus. I was in one community about 2 years ago, and you know I was really good friends with everyone in that community, and I feel like I lost that trust because of like my nature of joking around or like and everything, and I never intended for that to happen. I don't know what happened. I just remembered I doubled down on a joke and then it didn't go to the way it was supposed to be, and then I burned a lot of bridges. I burned a lot of good bridges you know, that I never intended to burn. And I also hurted myself. I took like how long? A year or two hiatus. And that really like set me back for a while. And that's why I'm making this public apology because I feel like this is like the first step of like growing, The first step of like the first step for going towards the goal that I'm trying to achieve. And that goal is to, well, I guess, just make it on Twitch, YouTube, maybe Kick. I don't know. This kind of was like a little dream of mine, like, years ago. And I followed the traditional path of like getting a degree, a 4 year degree, and then getting a job, a work, and everything. And that didn't really it didn't fulfill my life. It didn't fulfill my soul. But I see myself doing this YouTube thing or even Twitch thing. And, for me, I kind of like it. I grew up on YouTube. You know, I grew up watching, all the cool streamers and cool like content creators and things like that. And, something inside me says I want to do that kind of thing because, I'm a creator myself. I like art. Creativity was also like my It's like my specialty, I would say. Even like a skill set, even. And yeah, it's like I always want to do this kind of stuff, and to even do this kind of stuff, you kind of have to like network in a way, not clout chase. There is a big difference. When I mean like networking, I mean like people that have the same mindset and same like career path as you, and you just want to like, collab, or like just just share your same ideas so you guys can grow together, like same mission, same goal, and then y'all both achieve the same outcome of what you're trying to, accomplish. So just going back to like my apology, right? I was in a community, and this particular streamer that I'm talking about, um, I won't really kind of like say who it is. Maybe in the future, but yeah, this person I met, they really inspired me to like kind of push my career in content creation, and really kind of like, you know, become who I want to be. And I feel like I kind of burned that bridge because, from through my actions and things, and that wasn't right. And I wish I can talk to that person and just let them know that I am sorry for what happened. And I didn't mean any harm. uh it's just because during that time I thought I was like networking, and we were just having fun, and I knew this person in this group for like a year or two, and we built a cool connection. We did. But online can just go as far. To be honest, I never met this actual person in real life or even online, like as in like we even talk in a voice chat. It was mostly like just texting and chatting. And this particular person's a streamer, by the way, like I guess a well-known kind of streamer. And well, I I guess I lost the trust of that person and their community, and even myself during that time. And it really it really hurt, cuz I really wanted to network with that person. I really wanted to collab. In a way, we did do a collab. I did made something for that person, and it was I didn't even ask anything like any form of payment or anything. It was just like from my heart or something. Like I just did it because I wanted to. And it's like when you see something that like, that inspires you, you just make it out of just like the love of the game. Yeah. And going back to like the webcam thing I was talking about in the beginning. Yeah, maybe I should have like did a webcam public apology. But then again, I wouldn't be saying the things I would be saying now if I was on webcam. It's not that I'm not like I don't want to do it. It's just I'd rather save that webcam apology for like I don't know, a bigger moment, because if I would talk on webcam now, it wouldn't look, it'll be cringe. I don't know, that I guess cuz like I'm not I'm not in like the right kind of like what I want to look like right now and things like that. I mean, I am going to the gym. Don't get me wrong. It's just that it's just I'm just some random guy making an apology video like out of nowhere, and like it's like it doesn't make any sense right now. I want to save it for like when I have to. Cuz right now I feel like I don't really need to. Like shit, I mean, sure, I can turn on my webcam, but it doesn't. It's not as like impactful. I think I'm just I don't know what I'm saying, but what I mean by that is like I feel like I want to save that moment for like when uh when I really have to do it. Oh, wait, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But let's just go back to like the apology. Yeah, I messed up. I kind of regret what I did, and like currently I guess I'm banned from the community that I was in. Almost like I was like shunned from the village, you know. And I I guess I kind of agree on the reasons why they would do that. You know, the mods and everyone. And it makes sense that I shouldn't be accepted back because, well, for my actions and things, it doesn't make sense for me to be back. And you know, even if I'm back and everything's cool and all that, you don't know if like you don't know, I don't know, or even like anyone knows. I might relapse and do it again, you know. So like maybe it's better that I don't interact with the community or even that streamer person for now. But I just don't know where to voice my feelings. I don't know where to voice my thoughts, my apology. So that's why I'm making this public apology because, well, hopefully someone would listen, or maybe that particular person that is interested or even just intrigued on what's going on, or someone that even knows me kind of understand where I'm coming from. Because I regret what I did. There's not a day that goes by that I just think of that day, and I was a fool. I was foolish. I don't know why I did it. It I was stupid. And because I did that, it affected me mentally as well. And I guess making this, I guess, I want to prevent other people from going through what I went through, you know. I know, like, it's kind of foggy on, like, what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to apply this for everything, if if that makes any sense. Because the viewers or the audience listening in, you might be going through, like, a similar situation like me. But I know, like, it's hard to explain what I'm trying to say. But basically, it's kind of like you're in a group of friends, and then you did one friend wrong, and then you were shunned by the group. Or maybe you did a couple friends wrong. Basically, that's kind of my situation. And, you think or you want in your heart to kind of like make amends with that group again. But then you think about it, you kind of want to focus on yourself, right? And grow from your mistakes. But for me, and this is like my choice, I feel like making this video, talking about it, and just letting others know what I went through, it can kind of help, elevate myself and kind of get me out of this state that I don't want to be in. And hopefully I can just move on, Move on, become a better version of myself and not think too much about the past, but grow from the past. Like, don't forget, but, remember, like, the mistakes you did so you don't repeat them again. Now, you're thinking, like, is the severity of what I did, was it bad? Was it extreme? I mean, like, again, I don't want to go too much detail into it unless I have to in the future. But I feel like making this apology video, is enough for you to kind of understand why I'm making it. Because I always wanted to make this apology video. But I feel like I never knew what to say or how to say it until now. And it took me a while. It took me almost 2 years to finally, like, create this. And I'm glad I did. Because I feel like holding it in, you're just consuming more energy rather than just saying it out loud. But at the same time, for me, right, I wanted to, like, make it authentic. I wanted to, like, make it real. Like, no bullshit. Because if I just try to say or try hard on, like, an apology, it wouldn't be real. And being real for me is, like, I don't know, it's like the best thing. Honestly, it's like the best thing anyone wants to hear. And, well, that's just me, I guess. I don't know what to say more than this, but I just want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry what I've done. And, like, am I sorry for what I did? Yeah. And what can I do about this? What can I how can I make better of this? Well, I just want to get to the point where, like, I can give back in a way. I can become that person to, like, help others not be the way I was years ago. Be charitable, like, give back to, the community. And, you know, I always wanted to go down, like, this goal of being, like, a philanthropist. Damn, I can't even say it. Just being charitable. Doing philanthropy. Is that how you say it? Yeah, I want to go down that route. Give back, help out communities, and just follow the heart and just help out the good in people. Just become good in general. But yeah, okay, I feel like I'm just yapping now. But I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I I'm really sorry. I was that person. And it's just hard to, like, it's just hard to, like, be accepted again. Because if you can't accept yourself, how can others accept you? So that's why this public apology is out there. And anyone listening, I hope you're doing well. I hope I hope and pray that everything's fine with your friends, your family, your pets, and I hope you have a really good day and stay safe out there. Alrighty. That was my public apology. There's no edits, no cuts, just straight raw footage of me talking on the mic. And who knows, maybe one day I'll make a webcam apology because I know how the internet likes to analyze that kind of stuff. Because to be honest, this can be like a past recording. This can be an editing recording, an AI recording, if anything. So you don't know if this is real or not. And I completely understand that. I mean, being skeptical, that's just survival, you know? But, yeah, I guess that's my apology. I don't know how to end this, but if there's a family member or friend that's going through the same thing, just follow your heart, you know? Do what's right. Even if you have to be hard or the other, I guess just do what's right. Alrighty. I guess I'm done. Hope you guys take care. Alrighty, peace.